Hey, I'm Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, where today I have a very special guest joining me for a little chat about style and fashion, but with a small s and a small f. This is my fashion bestie, Anna.
Hello.
I have mentioned her before in the context that we were going to a festival together. We've just been to the festival, actually. But Anna is one of those people who inspires me daily. And I say this to her all the time. She's my fashion muse. She is my live human Pinterest board. If you don't already follow her on Instagram, I highly suggest you go and check her out. Her handle is at Always a Fashion Parade. And I love the fact that that's your handle. Because you said your mom always used to say, hurry up, it's not a fashion parade.
But it's always a fashion parade.
She brings the fashion energy every single day. And I always think if you are someone in the position of looking to get more adventurous with your dressing and your style and your fashion, one great place to start is normalizing that energy by following somebody, or ideally having them in your life, in real life, who embodies that, and just it gives you something to aspire to, I think, and just feel inspired by. So Anna's also a stylist, and I think it would be great, I've just said to her, to have a conversation, because she and I, both on our Instagrams, get DMs all the time from people going, oh, I wish I could dress a bit more colourfully, or I wish I could dress like, just more extra like you do, but I just don't have the confidence. And so I just thought I would pick Anna's brain about this, because I think there's so many of us in that position where, we want to be more fun in our dressing, we want to be more colourful, we just want to be more quirky, we just want to take it up a level. But I think so many people get stuck because they either feel like, oh, it's not me, or they maybe feel fear of getting judged.
But I think people just overthink it. So people kind of take themselves too seriously and also think that it's a massive thing, when actually it's not. Like, you put on some pink sunglasses or blue sunglasses, and like nothing bad's gonna happen. And even if like you put it on, you think, oh, I don't know if it's me or not, like you can take them off again. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not like having a drastic haircut. Like, it's a thing that you can do in your life to experiment, to play, to have fun, to bring joy. That's not a permanent thing.
Yeah. Okay, but in the context of, so although in the scale of 1 to 10 of dressing, 1 being, let's say, you literally just buy things off the rack, don't think about it, and just don't care, to 10 being, we all know people or follow people who are so extra in their dressing, like even more than us, piling on the accessories and piling on the mismatch, and and they make it work. Like, they just, that's their energy, right? They've got a lot more of that sort of don't care, frenetic energy. And so in the context of that, right, I mean, personally, I would say I'm out of that scale of 1 to 10. I'd say I'm like a 7.5, I feel. I don't know where you feel you're on that.
Probably like an 8.
Yeah, right?
Not more than that.
Yeah, because there's always more crazy we can go, right?
Yeah.
So it's that thing where, in the context of the people we follow, who we would say are 9.5s or 10s, and I'm sure we can both think of at least 2 people. Because if you said to me, okay, it's like if I were to wear one of their looks, and someone like you said to me, oh, it's just accessories, it's just, you can take them off. I'm like, yeah, but I feel dumb. Like, I feel dumb wearing what,
But I think you might think you feel like that, but actually you put it on and you feel fun, like you feel cool. But I would say, like, start off small, so don't overload it. So like, start with just a fun pair of sunglasses, or like a pink t-shirt, or like a hat or something. And I always kind of think, I look in the mirror and I think, like, is this crazy, or is this fun?
Yeah. Because I do sometimes. I put something on and I'm like, have I gone into crazy cat lady, or am I still in cool kid? Yeah.
But the thing is, like, if it makes me smile in like a good way, if I think, no, this is fun, like this is good, like I can walk out. And the thing is that I have the thing where if I feel that, then I don't care if other people think it's silly, as long as I think it's good.
Yeah, but if you were wearing something and you thought to yourself, actually, I think I am looking a bit crazy, would you rein it back, or would you go, you know what, I might look a bit crazy, but I don't care, I'm going to do it anyway? If you genuinely felt like you looked
yesterday
crazy.
in arcades. Like, it was a bit crazy, but like, who cares?
But if I wasn't doing that with you, would you have still done that entire look?
Probably not, no.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, the dress, yes, but not the whole thing.
Right. Yeah. Because I think our looks kind of made sense together, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah.
But okay, so what I'm trying to get to is, so I'm putting myself in the mind of somebody who is at level 2 or 3, but wanting to get up to level even 4 or 5. You know what I
Then
mean?
it is start small. Like I had a follower who wanted to wear leopard print, and she saw me wearing leopard print and was like, "It looks really cool," but she just didn't know where to start. So it is like a leopard print scarf or like a bag or something like that, and then now she's full on like leopard print dress. So it's just starting small and then realizing like one, no one really cares because people are busy doing their own things in their own life. So no one actually genuinely really cares what you're wearing.
No, that's true. That's true. But what I'm trying to get back to is the inner feelings, right? Because you and I both know that there are times when you put something on and your inner feeling is like, I look like $1 million, right? Like this could not be more me. And then there are other times you might put something on and you go, like for a particular event, right? And not to, there might be even this festival we just dressed for. It took me so long to work out what vibe I wanted to channel, like what I wanted to wear, because I'm trying to envisage, we're talking about the whole experiential dressing thing, right? We're dressing for a festival, so it's like, it's not just like any other day out. Like we want to make a big deal of the occasion. We want to come like we're dressed to just have
You
an
want to
amazing
bring
time.
it.
Yeah, you want to bring it, right? But so I was trying on all these different outfits, all these different vibes in my mind. I was going through my entire wardrobe and going, do I feel that? Do I feel that for this? Do I feel this? And I couldn't settle on anything for ages, right? And I think it's that thing where there's this inner thing about dressing, isn't there? There's the outer thing, which is obviously the clothes and the thing you're wearing, but there's the inner piece, which is how do I feel in this? And do I feel confident in this? Do I feel like this matches the energy that I want to bring to this event? Does it match my personality, and does it match how I want to show up? And I think if that piece isn't in place, no matter how stylish an outfit might be, if that inner piece isn't in place,
Yeah.
you just won't feel. You almost won't impart the outfit with the energy of I don't care what anyone else thinks. Because I think you need that, don't you? Especially as you get to level 9 and 10, you need that I don't care what anyone else thinks energy. You can't do level 9 or 10 without that.
But I think people don't give themselves like enough time. Like because we're all so busy, everybody's rushing around. Like it gets to the day of the event and you're like, what shall I wear? And you'll pick something out and you think that'll do. And you put it on, but then you just feel like that'll do. Like you're not bringing the A game, you're just bringing anything. And then you're not getting the most out of it for like yourself or for like the event. So I think give yourself time to think about it and be more mindful in, where am I going? What's the vibe going to be like? What's going to make me feel the best? And how am I going to get the best out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a really funny story. One of the last times Anna and I got together and we were just chatting about, I don't know, like just generally what occupies our mind space on any given general day, or especially leading up to an event like we're doing, went to this festival. And we were both like, 90% of mind space is outfits. Like particularly when I'm outfit planning, like for this festival, honestly, every day, probably for the last at least 2 weeks. I mean, it's been off and on, for the past since we booked it, but certainly for the past 2 weeks, on every dog walk I've done, every time I've just had thoughts to myself, I'm thinking outfit. What am I gonna wear? What am I gonna wear? And so it's true. Like, I think the same's for you. Like we spend so much time.
But I know that other people aren't like that.
Yeah.
But I think, like, a girl came up to me yesterday and she was like, in your head when you're getting ready for like a festival or something, you think, oh, this is too much or whatever. And then you get to the festival and you think, oh, I wish I'd made the effort.
Yeah.
I wish I'd kind of spent that time and I wish I'd done that. So I would say, like, take time out, do it, and think, was that time worth it? Like, did I feel better because I thought about what I was wearing? Did I have fun? Like, and if you enjoyed that process, then make that time and do it. And it's like, if I go on holiday, I spend time thinking about where I'm going. I often put together like a Pinterest board of like what it's going to be like, what kind of outfits am I going to want to wear, like, imagining yourself in that place, looking at what other people might be wearing in that place. And I don't know. For me, that's because I enjoy it. It's fun, but also then I feel the most me and happy in what I'm wearing and doing. And
Yeah. Well, there were two interesting
it's
things.
Self-care. It is. Genuinely is. You laugh. It's self-care.
Oh no, I love that. I love that. I love that. But there are a couple of things I wanted to pick up from what you said there. The first one was around the sort of taking time to think about the vibe you want to bring. And I put this in the context of this, right? You probably had this experience. I certainly have had this experience where I have turned up to an event where I didn't think enough about my outfit in advance, and I did the whole, oh God, panic, okay, this will do. Came to the event. I might have felt okay, like not terrible in what I was wearing, but you see somebody else there who's really brought it and
think,
gone that one notch up, and you've gone, oh, I wish I'd done that. I wish I'd just taken it up that one notch, because it's, and
that's the thing. And I think if you think I might wear this, but it might be too much, if you just think, sod it, I'm just going to wear it anyway, and then you often will think, I'm so glad that I wore that.
Yeah, because then you become the one notch up for somebody else, right? You become the thing that somebody else looks at and goes, oh God, I really wish I just,
And people often say to me, is there anything that I regret wearing? So like, I've worn some kind of crazy outfits, and I always say it's not, I only regret what I didn't wear.
Yeah.
Like you regret things you didn't do. It's often I regret stuff I didn't wear because I've been too self-conscious, and I've thought, oh, I'm not going to do this, too much. And they think, damn.
Yeah.
I
Missed
wish
opportunity.
I had.
For sure. I had that turning point with holidays. I was coming back to the holiday wardrobe thing, and how, it's interesting. I think we both have a very similar process in visualizing the thing we're going to, the thing we're dressing for, whether it's a holiday, whether it's an actual event, and putting yourself in the mind of, I find it interesting that you said about like what other people are wearing there, and not in the context of you want to copy it and you want to, but there's a thing around experiential dressing, isn't there? There's a thing around, because I think with some level 9s and 10s, and I think we can both think of the same people, it's like you could plant them in any context. You could put them on a beach in Portugal, you could put them in a club in Ibiza, you could put them, I don't know, you know what I mean, in any context, and they will still wear the same. They'll wear the same thing. They will not change their outfit or their vibe at all. Like, it's just one setting that they have, and it's 10. Whereas I think you and I both do that thing where we still bring a 7.5 or an 8, but occasionally 9, occasionally 10, but still within the context of it being within the realm of the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still think, I remember when we went to Copenhagen and a friend was saying, people dress quite neutrally in Copenhagen. But I was like, people, for me, like that whole kind of Scandi vibe, like it's colourful, it's fun. And I was kind of like, I don't care what they're doing. They can be neutral. I don't want to be neutral. I don't know. I think there is an element of being true to yourself.
Yeah. But I guess there's certain core staples, right, that form part of your style personality anyway, whether it's color, whether it's certain shapes, or, whatever it is, or accessories. So some people it's all accessories and so on. So I think there's a certain element to your style signature that will always be consistent.
But then, for example, I've just come back from Cornwall, and every time I'm in Cornwall, I really love that kind of surfer chick, that surfer vibe. So when I'm going down to Cornwall, I know that if I don't dress like that, I'll be there thinking, oh, I wish I was wearing all kind of my surfy stuff. So you visualize what it's going to be like, and then you dress for how you're going to want to be in that place.
Yeah, I mean, so for example, when I go back to Trinidad, which I'm doing this summer, it's very hot, so there's that into consideration. You want to wear temperature appropriate clothing, but also there is a very distinct fashion vibe in Trinidad, right? And so there's a part of me that's like, that's not exactly my vibe, but I will think about, I don't want to stick on a sore thumb. I don't want to be like, who just landed here? What planet did you come from? But at the same time, it's kind of, it's that thing, isn't it? It's almost like melting your what feels you with what feels it,
But it's definitely a journey.
Yeah.
It's definitely a journey. I think you can't just kind of completely bring it all. It's just experimenting, trying, but also, as I said, just learning that no one really cares in a really nice way.
Yeah.
That it's just about you and how you feel. So I'd say just try it. Try wearing something fun, put it on. And I think it doesn't need to cost loads of money. Things that you've got in your own wardrobe that you're scared to wear, it's nothing bad's going to happen if I just rock this today. See what happens.
Yeah. Well, I love the idea of just doing a little quirky accessory. I mean, sunnies are a great place to start, aren't they? You
Yeah.
can buy all kinds of, really cool novelty. And if you want eyewear inspo, I would seriously suggest you go and check out Anna's account. I mean, I love eyewear as well, but it's just one very simple way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of just bringing a bit of personality to the outfit, whatever else you're wearing, even if it's something relatively plain.
But I think I wear a lot of heart sunglasses, and I think I immediately kind of tell the world that I don't take myself too seriously and I'm here for fun. Like, a lot of people will see my sunnies and they'll just smile, because it's like, life can be stressful and boring and scary, and the world can be that kind of place. And I just feel like if you wear like heart sunnies or fun sunnies, you're just kind of like, you're bringing a different vibe that's like, everything's okay. Do you know what I mean? Everything's all right.
Literal rose-tinted sunnies.
Yeah.
But you've inspired me in so many ways, even just like piling on jewelry, and just you make it look so effortless. And I think that's that's certainly one of the many, many reasons why I find you so inspiring as my fashion muse. I feel like you'll always be a 0.5 above me on the scale, although I might get there. I might get to your level one day.
I mean, you are very, like, your outfits are very fun and very cool. And
Thank you. But a lot of that is because of
you're definitely bringing it.
your inspiration. So yeah. I mean, what else can we say?
Just give it a go. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, and it really does something. I think it's that watershed moment, isn't it? I think the advice is good of just starting very small, little fun, colourful accessories. Start with the sunnies, and just work your way up. It is like a gateway drug, isn't it? Once you start really getting into that feeling of just feeling good wearing what you're wearing, and then when you get the compliments as well.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you don't dress to fish for compliments, but when you get them, they're
does
just
feel
so
good.
lovely. It's just
Yeah.
a moment of connection with somebody else, and which is why I always compliment other women as well. If I see somebody else and I think their outfit's banging, I will tell them.
Yeah.
I will go out of my way to tell
But I
them.
don't dress for the compliments
No,
either. But
no.
it's nice if somebody says it and you think, oh, that is really nice. And then you think, oh, yeah, I might like wear something, a bit out there tomorrow. Just, for fun.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to leave this video with you telling me, or you telling them the story you told me this morning of when you went swimming in your heart sunnies.
So I'm a member of a lake where I go swimming, and it's quite a serious lake. And I was swimming along, I think it was just Wednesday this week, and I had just white heart sunglasses, and this lady was just beaming at me, and I sort of turned around and she said, you just make me so happy looking at you with those sunnies. And she's like, you're just bringing so much joy. And I was saying that's like the essence of like dopamine dressing, is that you're kind of wearing it, but then you make someone feel happy, and then they project that happiness back to you, which makes you feel happy. And it's just, one big circle of joy.
Yeah. One big happy circle of joy.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
I love our little fashion chats. I mean, we don't talk about fashion and designers and stuff like that. I don't think either of us has any interest in that fashion world per se, but what I do have a huge passion for, a huge interest for, is embracing just your dressing and your style as an extension of you, and capitalizing on that as another communication medium, isn't it? Really,
It's the self-expression.
Yeah, it is, and it's a way of telling people something about yourself. It
And
is a
the
language.
art, like, you look at Nicole and it's like, it's all that creativity you just see before you've even said a word. Like, you can see all of that creativity, which is nice.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. I did a wardrobe edit with one of our mutual friends, actually, Kirsty, who's another stylist. And I took my entire wardrobe and I put them all on rails into this room in the back of this theatre where we were doing this filming. And I was looking at, and I don't know if you have an experience of just looking at all your clothes, just looking at all your clothes together. And I just thought, oh my God, this is just giving crazy cat lady. Like, it was just so, it was like an explosion in just like prints and color. And I stood back and I was like, oh my God, like, what does this wardrobe say about me? Like, if I saw this, I would think this person was utterly insane. But both Kirsty and the girl who was filming were like, no, I'd say this is just the wardrobe of someone who's really creative. And I was like, all right, I'll take that. But yeah, I suppose, who cares? Look crazy, who cares? But,
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for the chat.
Oh,
It's lovely as
thanks for having me.
ever. And yeah, look out for more of our collabs coming this summer. We've got a few little plans of collabs to do on Instagram, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be a few fun, fun, fun. I said that's what Anna should just have on her gravestone. It's just she was fun. That was all.
And Nicole's is she was fabulous.
Well, thanks for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.
See ya.